What's up, everybody? Rob Anderson, Clean Power Wash, Salisbury, Maryland. Guys, I know I have not been making as many videos. It's been crazy. I'm sure this whole year it's just kind of funky and weird, and hopefully this will give you guys some reality, some inspiration, and I'll be doing a similar talk. Actually, kind of using this as kind of like a dry run for my huge convention presentation. You guys have seen us grow over the years, and this year has certainly been a different one for everybody. Whether it's good, bad, and different, we're all seeing some level of impact, whether it's dramatically destroying people's businesses or causing us to adapt, overcome, and find different ways. This month of July 2020 has been a absolutely wild ride, absolutely crazy. We have had more major equipment break. We have gone through more people. We have had literally our best July ever. This is actually the first month of this year that beat 2019's numbers. And beat May and June as well, which is kind of crazy. Usually July, we've got a little bit of a dip down. So first and foremost, with business, as you grow, you're gonna have more equipment, more trucks, more techs, more people. Techs and people are kind of the same thing, but and you're gonna have more problems. Like Puff Daddy said about money, more problems. It is so true, and of course somebody's gonna rag on me for saying that, but whatever. We have gotten to the point where I was on vacation the end of June, our third week of June, find out that Thursday that our newest truck, 2015 E350 box truck, threw a check engine light. It sounded real bad. Guy put transmission fluid into the thing, thinking that's what the issue was, and drove it to 3 more jobs. That guy's no longer with us for a month. Many reasons, not that, just that. But that was the 18th of July, or 18th of June. So we lose our the black box truck with the side door and everything that you guys have seen some of the videos. We lose that, go through all this nonsense. Yeah, the engine needs to be replaced. Yeah, you've got a warranty. Then the warranty company says, no, we're not going to cover it. Then the dealership has to take it back. So, we'll fix it in-house. We'll make it right. And, this is all the kind of stuff that after going through 2019 and having various equipment failures, transmissions, engines, this and that, that we were hoping to avoid by, dropping 20 grand on a box truck that only had 55 or 58,000 miles on it when we got it. That box truck, that Monday, so I get back from vacation, Monday, drive over there, bring a trailer, bring a truck, and the guy's like, this engine, I said, well, he's like, engine's shot. All right, cool. Realistically, are we talking a week, 2 weeks? He's like, it's going to be at least a week or so. So we literally ripped everything out of that box truck that we could right then. Anything that wasn't nailed down, we took with us, all the pressure washers, the hose reels, the hoses, etc. Took the booster and proportioner, and we ended up going back to get a few more things after it had been 2 weeks, and we found out it was going to be even longer to get it back. We have a F-250 box, or F-250 truck that we kept having installing issues, so we sent that to the dealership. They fixed something that was well over $1,000, and started driving. It had the exact same issues, so we ultimately had to take it back again. We were down without that for 7 or 8 business days, so we couldn't use that. July 9th, our box truck, we call Boxer, the yellow box one, that one goes down at the end of the day with the job, and my guys call me like, yeah, just shift it out of gear, it won't go anywhere. Take the F-250, fortunately that thing's working at that point, and towed it all the way back to the transmission shop where we had the transmission replaced on it a year ago. As of today, August 2nd, we still don't have that truck back, so we are approaching 30 days without that truck. We finally got the black box truck back on on Friday the 24th of July. So just 36 days later. So those 2 box trucks usually don't have that many issues, and are usually out and are equipped to do $1,500 to $2,500 a day. Really just solid money producing trucks. And to be without those has been kind of a struggle. And that's where guys, like, just because you see us growing up and we've got all these trucks, we had 2 box trucks, a Dodge Ram, an F-150 and an F-250. We bought a sales vehicle this year, in the process of selling that one Ram to my foreman. We actually just picked up another Dodge Ram yesterday, that we'll be using as a new work truck, towing trailers and stuff. So we had to, in the process of this, and this is where, guys, in business, there's going to be struggles. The question is, what do you do about it? When Black Box went down, we ripped everything out, slapped together a rig with all the spare parts and everything else we could find around the shop and stuff, and we brought back and have been running an air diaphragm pump on there because the way that we had some things that just needed to go, it was just easier to go ahead and throw that onto the truck. You guys know how I feel about air diaphragm. They'll work. I prefer booster all day. Built that trailer basically up in one day. Got it functioning, got it making us money. The week after losing our biggest truck, we did $17,340 with a trailer and the one box truck. Then basically about a week later, the other box truck goes down. So I've gone ahead and the trailer that we were rebuilding was an older trailer we've used for probably 4 or 5 years. It's been just chewed up, beat up. It's got holes in some of the boards, just trying to keep it going. So we bought 2 more trailers. Since we got box trucks that were breaking down, we've got, between all the different vehicles, my wife's got an Expedition. We can throw a tow hitch on pretty much any of them and get the job done with these trailers. Oh, we also had a flat tire on the one box truck. That was cool because we lost out on stuff that day, but still finding a way. You have to find a way. And I understand, like, when you're new and you only have one vehicle, it can be a challenge. You can reschedule stuff, but that resiliency is what takes your business to that next level. It's what helps you continue to move forward and continue to kick butt and take names. At the end of this, we've been through a lot of employees, unfortunately. We've got some turnover that's about to happen because we've hired a bunch of people that are, recent graduates from high school that are going off to college. This whole job market's been kind of weird. So we're still using Blue Skies Recruiting to be able to get more people on board. Last week we had 11 people on payroll. We've hired a territory manager, so that's freed me up now. Unfortunately, we had to let our office person go, so now we're looking for that. That puts me back in here, answering the phone, scheduling email, and all that, as we get ready for Christmas lights and all the additional moving parts and things that we'll have with that. Trying to basically, again, rebuild ourselves. Hopefully we'll get our box truck back, and then we'll be back to basically a full fleet. We'll have 2 trailers. We're going to buy another enclosed trailer for the Christmas lights. And so, guys, here's the thing. You have to be able to be in a position and preparing for those things to go down. Okay, and not that we've really gone through and said, like, hey, if we lose the box truck, if we lose both box trucks, like, good grief, we didn't think we'd be at that point. It's just one thing after another, but it's like, all right, well, we've got a way to move it. Let's start on a trailer. For $3,500, we bought 2 trailers, each $3,500. Nice beefy trailers that are, keep us going, and build them up, get them going, make money. Finding ways with the different vehicles and equipment that we've got to get jobs on. We've had to take tankers to job sites for commercial work where we had to drop off one tank, fill that up with the other, keep things going there. There's been a lot of times where I just wanted to be like, I'm out. But mentally, I can't get to that point. Every time, that guy on the shoulder is saying, just throw it in, give it up. And it says, no, I won't quit. I won't give up. And you have to have that resiliency in business and certainly in power washing. We hired a guy that lasted basically 3 hours. I could see really quickly from his body language and just with everything else that was going around him that he wasn't going to be a good fit. And that's why we do tryouts, see if we're a good fit for them, if they're a good fit for us. Gave the guy money and he said, he's like, well, I was always raised that you do, exactly what you're told to do, nothing more, nothing less. And that's a toxic mentality, quite frankly. It's a great way to get your job done, keep yourself employed, but not to get promoted, not to have coworkers like you. If all you're going to do is exactly what you're told, and certainly in power washing, there's always something else extra to do. It's kind of opened my eyes on a lot of that. Seeing what we need to do to grow. I hate firing people. I really and truly do. And unfortunately, we've had to set some people free, let them go on to somewhere else, and it's always hard to do that. And I've said it on here before, and my Conquer coach Michael keeps throwing the statement back and made that you may regret how you fired somebody, but you won't regret firing them. Because if it's to that point, let them go, move on, take that next step. It's going to suck for a bit, and then everybody else will be good going forward. So, again, with all this Corona stuff and everybody being worried about all those things, you are in control of what's happening in your business. Take it, lead it, refuse to lose, and go crush it. With our new territory manager, it will not surprise me if we will definitely beat August 2019's numbers, and hopefully we'll continue to go up each month. Now that I have a dedicated and driven guy that is doing a lot of self-generated work. He is hustling. He's actually out. Unfortunately, it's today. It's a Sunday. He wants to go out and sell. He's on commission. Wants to try and get this week booked up. And that's the other thing, guys. People are asking, it's slow right now. Yeah, I say it's slow, and we finished the month again at $62,495. That's not a slow month, but we crank out at least $2,000 a day every day. And you know what? If it's Thursday and Friday's not filled up yet, we've found a way to continue to get some jobs in there, get them booked, get them done. And, this is a little bit of a slower time to be able to give us that opportunity to kind of rebuild some things, get some improvements in the equipment. And also with all the supply chain stuff that's going on right now, we're waiting on 3 new pressure washers, that, we're buying them from Manatee. They're backed up. They're waiting on parts. They've got the pumps, they've got the gearboxes and pulleys and stuff, but they don't have the engines because they're waiting on truckloads of this stuff. So getting in there, building those relationships too with the vendors, is really key. You've got to be able to get to that point. And I'm calling guys I don't care if it's belt drive, gear drive, whatever. I need these machines. Do I have enough right now to do what we need to do? Absolutely. Are we prepared right now to throw another truck on there to grow the way that we need to? We need more equipment. We're looking at a lot of other expansions in the business, looking at getting a pole building built, so we can better store and organize and protect our equipment. A lot of things that we're just trying to get positioned so that we can continue to grow and crush it. So, hey guys, if you're slow right now, quick tips: resend every single estimate that you did the last 6 months. You'll find a few people that still haven't gotten it done yet. All from a special, $20 off, $25 off, whatever. Pound the pavement. Ask all the people that you've done work for. There's my boys. Ask them what they'll do if they'll, refer you to somebody else. Get those lawn signs out. I don't know if you guys have noticed in your markets, but our lawn signs, smile. This is little Seth. This little Seth used to sit in the booster seat in the back. And then Will over here. So guys, have a great day. Keep pushing. Win your business. You say bye? Seth, you gonna say bye?
No.
Say clean power wash.
No.
Yes.
Nada.
See ya.